understood. I mean, I get it a little bit, but it's kind of not. I mean, maybe ultimately it's just the sound of this thing is.
Thank you.
What sold it to me. I was like, oh yeah, man, this just blends into anything. This kind of like sounds great on everything.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah.
Thanks. I was curious where you'd found us because I know.
Yeah.
Your latest record was Vance Powell who did.
Yeah.
The mix, and he has one in his rack. And I was
I want to try that as well.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do that too.
He does some vocal tricks with it.
Yeah.
And someone sent me some YouTube videos of him using it, and I was like, oh my god, this is so cool. You know.
Yeah, it's just got this great. It's got the right kind of, distortion. I think. Saturation, texture for a slapback. Perfect. It's like, yeah, that's it right there.
Thanks. The moment that I figured out how I wanted to do that, it's like, I remember I was in the shower and I was like, I figured out the signal routing of what I wanted to do to saturate the signal. It was one of those moments. All of a sudden, I was like, holy shit, get this shampoo out of my hair right now. It's like,
that's
just
great.
Like, it's like any creative moment where you're like, I can't lose this.
Writing a lyric or coming up with a lyric or something in the shower.
Yeah, it's like hold on, let me get a notepad or yell it into my phone or something,
Well, I wondered how you guys did it. If it was like sort of, did it all just, were there moments like that where you're like, oh my God, I know what kind of pedal I want to design?
I think there's
or is it like tinkering around, like, whoa, hey, this is cool. Let's make this a pedal.
I sometimes wonder if it's not. I'm lucky to know songwriters as well, and and to know. And I toured and played years ago and flopped out, but it was like I sort of remember like, you have those moments when you're working on something for months and months, and then it doesn't. It's like, okay, let me put this away.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden you're like, wait a second.
Yeah.
Like that's not a chorus, that's a bridge.
Right. Exactly. Yeah. Exactly.
We're like that verse, this will tie that. This. The dude, that rug really tied the room together.
Right.
This is Meteor actually. So it's a reverb version of that, and it has a Havoc as well. If you play.
It's reverb?
Yeah, this is the reverb version of that.
Oh, dude, sick. So this is off right now.
Yeah, and this is.
That's so sick, dude.
So that does the same kind of recycling.
And then is this dark?
Dark bright. Yep.
Oh my God, I want one of those. Okay.
And it can drive separately. So this is just drive. So that's just your drive. Yeah. And that's distorting only the reverb.
Yeah.
So
that's badass.
And then this is kind of fun. I named it Meteor because there's a metro line in France called the Meteor, and if you get this crank, trains are coming, and if it's all the way, that kind of controls how fast this goes.
Is it the? Oh, it's how fast.
And one guy's right on top, and then the other one is like, okay, I'm gonna start swinging behind the beat on this a little.
Well, we have a little thing, I think, that's kind of maybe we have. I don't think it's. We haven't. It's been not been spoken, but I think we have a thing going on where his guitar is. I mean, Jack's guitar's tone is throughout all his bands. It's kind of the same. It's just really biting, really aggressive sounding. On top, really top endy kind of. So rather than compete with that, I think I go down into the brown a little bit, down into the dirt, into the, I kind of darken up my tone a bit and go for that. I think, more of that Mick Taylor or like you say, Young, Malcolm's tone or something like that, because together they do make it's a big ass guitar. Together they're like a huge guitar.
And then we'll go to Somersault.
Yeah, that's great.
So it's kind of a chorusy thing.
That's great, man. That's how I use my phase or that whirlwind pedal.
Yep.
It's like a phase 90.
Yep.
And I'll just crank it and do like that kind of number. That's great, man. That's great.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
The other thing I was thinking about is like hearing how you guys interlock your parts a lot. You know, like it's really wild because
also very Iron Maiden.
Very Iron Maiden, yeah.
This is coming up, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Well, I'm sorry.
No, we're totally we're totally like I mean, maybe not Iron Maiden fans, but definitely have an appreciation for it, Jack and I.
Yeah.
And I think the guitar, like the guitar minis and stuff, just because we can.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just because we're both guitar players, and
Yep.
I typically am responsible for that shit. He'll play something and I'll want to harmonize with it.
Yeah. Now that's fun. So I'm gonna crank this a little bit. Now change your pickup selector, and then your volume.
What the fuck was that? What do you mean? Why? Because
It's interpreting. It's creating a feedback loop with the guitar. So.
Oh, why did you want me to switch? Why did you switch the?
Because it reacts to what the feed is from your pickups or your volume control. So as it goes.
Dude, that's so sick, man. That's awesome. That's a great way to like start a song.
I know you guys got to get to it, but thank you so much for
Oh man, thank you.
taking the time, man. It's absolutely killer and great chatting, and looking forward to the show tonight, man.
Yeah, cool. Right on. Thanks for doing this, man.
Absolutely.
Dude, real pleasure, man. Great to meet you as well.